You're doing this too soon. But you can't help it. You want to get a win. You want to make money because you think that that's going to be the decision maker or the confirmation that what you're doing is the right thing. When really what you're doing is you're solidifying bad habits. You are ensuring that you're going to be a piss poor trader forever. If you trade without a stop loss, like a dumb Yahoo, you are setting yourself up for inconsistency. So you have a full complete year if you do it right, optimally. 6 months of back testing and tape reading, and then 3 to 6 months of consistently aiming for a demo results or a track record, if you want to go so far as to say that, for 6 months that are consistently profitable. Then and only then are you prepared mentally, emotionally, to even consider, and I'm not saying that you should do it, but then is when you should consider putting real money in. And that's a decision you're going to make. There's no ICT lesson that says, okay, this is the deciding factor. This is when ICT says I should do it. No, you are going to make that decision. Some of you may never do it. You may be too scared, and that's fine. That means you can't do it. So everybody's getting what they're looking for. There's a lot of people out there that can't trade. They can't trade. They can't do the pushing of the button. They can't absorb the uncertainty that is inherent in this industry. And there's a lot of uncertainty. And it stems internally. Because if you can take yourself out of the equation, all you're doing is looking for a market that's going to go up or go down. And where's it going to go up to, or where's it going to go down to? And where's the market at right now? Has it created an imbalance? Has it taken stops? That's the questions you're asking. But see, what you do, and I did when I was younger, I bring all our horse shit to it. Wife left me. I don't feel well. I'm not able to bench press this much. My friends are doing better than me in their job. Fucking Carl's got the market spot again this month. Everything's going to be a plague and a distraction. And you're going to bring all that nonsense into your decision making, and you're going to clutter up this whole thing. And I personally think that subconsciously, I think we as humans like to do that because it provides us a perfect excuse why we fail. Oh, of course we're going to fail. I have all these other things to contend with. No, you didn't. You brought that shit into trading. You got to find a way to be able to remove all that outward influence, these outward factors that will plague anybody. Doesn't matter if you have a high aptitude in terms of intelligence, or if you're just a common person like I was when I came into this. I'm not an intellectual giant. I'm not superior in my intellect. I'm a blue collar guy. Like, I'm straight out of freaking Middle River, Maryland. I'm like, that is the definition of blue collar. They called our neighborhood Cardboard City. Literally, it doesn't exist anymore. They built new, I think it was Ryan Homes or Ryland Homes. I think they put those over there, right across the street from Middle River School. My address as a kid was 30 Henderson. And it was literally right across the street from Middle River. But you got to find a way to keep that stuff from coming in. You can't invite it. Know and respect the risk. Okay, and now obviously, that's the part everybody wants to ignore. Well, I just want to win. Just show me how to win. I don't want to know about a stop loss. I know I should use a stop loss ICT, but I don't know where to fucking put it, so I'm not going to use it. And then when you blow your account, or you go in severe drawdown, what do you feel then? Weigh out that right now. Okay, if you haven't even started pushing a button yet, weigh out the pressure of fearful of knowing where to put a stop loss versus not using a stop loss and regretting it, and how bad it can be before you either get out or they margin call you. Which one do you want to suffer through? Obviously, you want to flounder in the beginning of learning where to put a stop loss. And that's the benefit of giving yourself time. Folks, that stuff is a complicated thing. You can't just simply say, here's the rules, because I've already done that. I've already shown you where to put a stop loss. The fair value gap, where's the high of the fair value gap? Okay, if you allow yourself in terms of the risk to have it to the swing high behind the high that forms the fair value gap, I'm going to use the swing high. But if I know everything's in my favor, I'll use the high of the candle that makes the fair value gap. And that's where my stop loss is. And you see how the market performs. Look at my examples this week. Don't look at the total amount of money that was being risked. Look at the precision placement of the stop loss and how it was never in jeopardy. I was not sitting there watching those fucking trades thinking, I hope it doesn't hit my stop. The stop's there to do its job. It's being paid to do its job. Get me out at that price because I don't want to be in it going higher or lower if it's moving against me. I'm not worrying about that stop loss. I'm focusing on the price moving where I'm expecting it to, the draw on liquidity. I'm focusing on, is the market continuously giving me all signatures and signs that it's doing what I expect it to do? Is it breaking with it? If I'm bearish, I want to see up close candles being broken. I want to see price digging through up close candles to the left. That means it's eating into all that shit. And I want to see up close candles. I mean, I think I may have said this wrong. Let me take a step back here. Yeah. If I'm bearish, I want to see down close candles being broken, because down close candles in a bullish market, I'll look for opportunities for that to support price either through mitigation or outright order block. So I'm looking for down close candles to be driven through in price action when I'm bearish. Because otherwise, if you start seeing these down close candles to the left starting to support price, then you might need to suffer through a retracement, or it could have made its low. So I'm looking for those signatures while price is delivering in my trade. I'm focusing my attention there. I'm not worrying about or panicking about the stop loss being hit. And that's where all of your mindsets are. As a new trader and those that don't want to put a stop loss, you know, if you put that stop loss order in there, and you may have a limit order in to get out above or below based on whatever you're doing, if you're going long or short, you'll put a limit order in to get out. But you're afraid to use that fucking stop loss order because you know you're doing this too soon. But you can't help it. You want to get a win. You want to make money because you think that that's going to be the decision maker or the confirmation that what you're doing is the right thing. When really what you're doing is you're solidifying bad habits. You are ensuring that you're going to be a piss poor trader forever. That long pause is intended. I wanted you to hear that and register. If you trade without a stop loss, like a dumb Yahoo, you are setting yourself up for inconsistency. I promise you, look at everybody out there that's trading without a stop loss.